So, what do you think about the game Discordia?
I think it's a very well thought out game. It's super realistic, almost too realistic.
I understand that you've had a bad experience with the game.
Yeah, it turns out the game was actually based on a real planet, based on real problems, and based on real fear.
Who was the guy with you throughout your experience?
His name is Miss Keller, and until I met him, I thought it was a girl. But in real life, he's actually just a 17-year-old dude named Adam.
Next question. What exactly happened to you?
Well, I started playing some regular game on the computer called Discordia. Then I met this random guy a little further on in the game who called himself the Great One, a total nerd about the game, and talked like he was a medieval knight.
What was the significance of meeting him?
Well, he let me join his guild, and he was the highest level available in the game, so I assumed he could probably get me to level up. But later on that week, I was playing with him, and all of a sudden, everything went black. I woke up and I was lying on the ground in a somewhat of a familiar place. I got up and realized it was Discordia.
Do you have any idea how you got there?
No, actually, not a clue. I just remember playing the game and doing some quest. Next thing I know, I'm in the game and I'm a zombie, just like the character I created in the game. Right in front of me was a zombie with rotting flesh and no meat on their bones. It was the Grey One. I asked him what was going on, but he insisted on creating a portal and walking right through it, leaving both Adam and I in shock, wondering what we were supposed to do.
What did you guys do?
It took us a minute to realize that where we were was familiar to both of us, but it looked different somehow. It resembled Discordia's map. So we thought about the layout of the map of the game. We figured we needed to head south from our current location, and we did. Everything was almost the exact same. We were amazed that this looked exactly like the game. After heading south for about 4 hours, we fell asleep in an abandoned shed, which we awoke to the soothing voice of a zombie's rotten voice box, which highly resembled a heavy smoker.
What did he say?
We asked about where we were, and the more we conversed, the more I didn't want to hear. Eventually, I actually listened, and I heard the Great One say that we weren't in the game, rather the game was based on the real planet Discordia, and when we realized that if we died here, then there was no getting revived. That's it. We're dead.
What did you guys do?
We listened to the nerd some more, who wasn't really a nerd, he was the creator of the game, and he told us that if we helped him with a quest, then he would send us back to Earth, so we agreed. We agreed to help him.
What did you guys have to do?
We had to get a wand from a witch, and we did just that, but when it was all said and done, he was not willing to send us back. We had to kill him to get out, but we weren't able to do that. All we were able to do was cripple him for a few seconds at a time, and when we got our chance, we raced for the portal and went back home.
That's crazy. Well, thanks for your time.
No problem.